So if you are really interested in pleasing God, I hear a lot of people on social media talking about, well, I please God. I'm doing what God requires. Well, Jesus made it quite clear what we should be doing. Okay. Uh, right here in Matthew 22, was an interaction between, he was always being attacked by somebody that was trying to trip him up. And in verse 35 is one of those times. It says, then one of them, which was a lawyer, asked him a question, tempting him and saying, Master, which is the great commandment in the law? See, they're trying to catch him in the law, which we still got people trying to do that today. Verse 37 says, Jesus said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul and with all thy mind. Verse 38, this is the first and great commandment. First and great commandment. This is the most focus you should put into the law. Listen, verse 39. And the second is like unto it. This is very important too in our 2022 vernacular. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. That's very important today, because you can say you love someone, but if that love is not personified in action that shows that love, then it's not love. Love is not lip service. Love is action that is carried out toward that person. I just want to point that out. But when we get to verse 40, everything comes together. When Christ says, on these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets. Look, if you want to obey the entire law, you only need to obey these two things. That is the gravity of how important Christ saw what we should be doing. These two things: love God with all your heart, mind, and soul, and love your neighbor as yourself. Do you love your neighbor as yourself? Whether he's black, brown, orange, green, it doesn't matter. As a Christian, as a follower of Christ, ask yourself the question, do I love my neighbor as myself?